Why aging body feels weak after 60. The shocking truth nobody warns you about. Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and suddenly wondered, why do my legs feel so heavy? Have you noticed climbing just a few stairs now feels like hiking a mountain? Or maybe you've looked in the mirror and quietly asked yourself, what happened to the strong person I used to be? If that sounds familiar, don't click away, because what you're about to hear could completely change the way you think about aging. Here's the truth most people never hear. Feeling weaker after 60 is common, but believing it's just old age can be a dangerous mistake. Single die. Millions of adults wake up expecting to feel just a little more tired than yesterday. They blame birthdays. They blame gray hair. They tell themselves, this is just life now. But what if your body has been trying to send you warning signals, and nobody ever taught you how to read them? Imagine your body as a powerful engine. For decades, it carried you through long workdays, family vacations, sleepless nights, celebrations, heartbreaks, and everything in between. But after 60, that engine doesn't suddenly stop. It simply needs a different kind of care. Ignore those changes, and the weakness slowly steals your confidence. Pay attention, and you may discover that your body is far more capable than you ever imagined. The scariest part? Weakness rarely arrives all at once. It sneaks in quietly. First, carrying grocery bags feels harder. Then walking across a parking lot leaves you breathless. Soon, standing for a few minutes becomes exhausting. Before you realize what's happening, you've stopped doing the things you once loved, not because you wanted to, but because your body quietly convinced you that you couldn't. But here's the good news. Weakness is often a message, not the final chapter. Your muscles, your bones, your heart, your lungs, even your brain, they're all talking to you every single day. The real question is this: are you listening? What is really happening inside your body after 60? The hidden breakdown. The truth is, your body's fatigue without reason is changing quite squimes dangerously. And most people never realize it until the signs become impossible to ignore. Let's go inside your body for a moment, because what you're about to discover is not just science, it's the hidden story. Behind every shaky step, every tired breath, every moment you whisper, I don't feel like myself anymore. First, your muscles. After 60, your body naturally begins to lose muscle mass. This isn't just aging, it's called sarcopenia. But here's the shocking part. It doesn't hurt when it happens. No alarm, no warning, just a slow fading of strength. The stairs that once felt easy now feel like punishment. The grocery bag that used to feel light suddenly feels like it's filled with stones. Then comes your bones. They don't just weaken, they lose density, quietly, invisibly, until one day, a small slip, a minor fall, becomes a serious injury. And in that moment, people often realize something heartbreaking. I didn't feel it happening until it was too late. Now let's talk about your heart and lungs. Your heart doesn't pump with the same power it once had. Your lungs don't pull in oxygen as efficiently. So even simple movement, walking to the kitchen, talking too long, or climbing stairs can leave you breathless, as if you just ran a race you never signed up for. And your energy system? That's where things get even more emotional. Your body becomes slower at turning food into energy. That means fatigue doesn't just visit. It stays longer. It lingers in your arms, your legs, your thoughts. You wake up tired. You stay tired. And sometimes you go to bed tired too. But perhaps the most painful part, it's not just physical, it's emotional. Because when your body feels weak, your confidence starts to shrink with it. You hesitate to go out. You avoid long walks. You start saying maybe next time more often than let's go. And slowly, life begins to feel smaller. But here is something most people never hear. This process is common but not completely unstoppable. Understanding it is the first step toward taking control back. Because what happens next inside your body, and what you can actually do about it, is far more powerful than most people imagine. The silent habits that are speeding up weakness after 60. Now, here comes the part most people don't expect. Because weakness after 60 is not only about aging, it is also about daily habits that slowly drain your strength, without you even realizing it. And the most dangerous part, they feel completely normal. Let's start with something simple. Movement, or rather, lack of movement. Many people after 60 begin to move less. Not because they want to, but because it feels easier to sit, rest, and avoid discomfort. But here's the truth that hits hard. The less you move, the faster your muscles forget how to stay strong. And it doesn't happen dramatically. It happens quietly, like a fading light. Then comes another silent enemy. Poor nutrition. Not starvation. Not extreme diets. Just everyday choices that slowly miss what the body truly needs: protein, vitamins, hydration. The body starts asking for fuel, but it doesn't get the right kind. So energy drops, recovery slows, and fatigue becomes a daily guest that refuses to leave. And now, something even more overlooked. Sleep that looks like rest but isn't real recovery. Many older adults sleep, but don't deeply recover. They wake up tired, even after a full night in bed. Why? Because aging changes sleep cycles. And when sleep is light and broken, the body never fully repairs itself. It's like trying to recharge a phone with a damaged charger. It never reaches 100%. But there's more. Isolation, emotional silence, lack of engagement. This one hurts in a different way. When people stop socializing, stop going out, stop engaging with life, the brain and body both begin to slow down. Humans are not designed for long isolation. The body responds to emotional energy just like physical activity. Without stimulation, strength fades faster than most people realize. And finally, fear, the invisible habit. Fear of falling. Fear of pain. Fear of being too slow. Fear of embarrassment. This fear slowly creates a cage. People begin avoiding movement, avoiding activity, avoiding life itself. And ironically, what they fear, most weakness grows stronger because of that avoidance. So what looks like just aging is often a combination of small, repeated patterns. And here is the truth that changes everything. Your body is not just aging. It is responding to how it is being treated every single day. But this is not the end of the story. The comeback after 60, rebuilding strength, energy, and life again. Now, listen carefully, because this is the part where everything changes. Not in theory, but in real life. Yes, the body after 60 goes through changes. Yes, weakness can appear. Yes, energy can drop. But here is the truth that most people are never told loud enough. Aging does not mean the end of strength. It means the beginning of a different kind of strength. And the moment you understand that, something powerful shifts inside you. Let's start with movement. Your body is not asking for extreme workouts. It is not asking for punishment. It is asking for consistency. Even simple daily walking, gentle stretching, or light activity can wake up muscles that have been silent for years. And when those muscles wake up, the body responds, like it has been waiting for this moment all along. Then comes nutrition. This is where the real transformation begins. Because food is not just eating, it is fuel, repair, and recovery. The right balance of protein, hydration, fruits, and essential nutrients can slowly rebuild what time has worn down. It is not magic. It is biology working in your favor again. Sleep, not just hours in bed, but deep recovery. When sleep improves, everything improves: energy, memory, mood, even physical strength. It is like giving your body permission to repair itself fully again. But here is something even more powerful. Connection, purpose, movement with meaning. When a person starts talking more, laughing more, walking more, and engaging with life again, the brain wakes up. The heart feels lighter. The body follows the mind's energy. It is not just emotional. It is physical healing triggered by human connection. And now the most important truth of all. You are not meant to live your later years in silence, fear, or limitation. You are meant to adapt, to adjust, to continue. Because strength after 60 does not look like youth. It looks like resilience, wisdom, and controlled power. So, if your body has been feeling weak, don't assume the story is over. It might just be asking for a different approach, a smarter rhythm, a kinder way of living. And here is the final message to take with you. You didn't lose your strength. You just stopped feeding it the way it understands now. Change the input, and the body responds. Gently, slowly, powerfully, and sometimes surprisingly fast. Because even after 60, life doesn't ask you to stop. It asks you to restart stronger, wiser, and more aware than ever before.